Welcome to a new you. Recently, the National Brain Injury Australia Conference was held in Adelaide. This week we talked to Faith Thorley, who acquired a brain injury during surgery while removing a tumour. Dr. Kate Gould researches people after a brain injury to develop positive behaviour support methods. And Nigel Munt's insurance tips. Can you take us through your experience? Maybe just take us through your arts experience, including when you acquired your disability.
Right. Well, I'm a visual creative, so visual art has been the way. I've solved problems, if you like. I looked at issues all of my life. But I didn't really understand that until after I had my brain injury. And the brain injury was created because I had brain surgery, to remove a brain tumour that was on my brainstem. And it was the size of a large orange. And the brainstem was very small, about the size of your thumb. And this was that size.
So where was it in your brainstem?
It was right on it.
So was it at the back of your neck? So was it below your skull?
Yes, I think it's in the cerebral pons area.
Cerebral pons. Mm. Okay.
And so in that midbrain, I think they call it. And most of it was removed, but the roots remained, and it wasn't until 2012 that they discovered that it had started to grow again.
Oh, no.
And so after that, I continued to have MRIs every year, and until about 2016 I found that it was growing faster. And so that's when I decided I'd try a whole food, plant-based diet. And since that time, really it was about 2018, it became stable. And so it's just about the size of a 20-cent piece now.
So you've approached treatment of it the second time round purely from a nutritional basis?
No, that was one of it. I had a many-pronged approach, if you like. Mm-hmm. But really, from the get-go from 1990, I started becoming prolific doing paintings. Interestingly, before then, I was a graphic designer. First of all, an educator, but then
First of all,
an educator. I'm a trained teacher.
Yeah.
And so I've taught in all sorts of areas, but I've taught graphic design at the TAFE system, a number of TAFE colleges. And then I was doing prolifically with the paintings, but it really wasn't until I started doing my master's degree. I went back to university in 2000, did my master's, then began my PhD on the art of well-being. It was then that I discovered the hero's journey, looked at all the artwork I'd created, which is around us now, and found that they mirrored
the hero's journey.
All the phases. But I've learned since then, as well as my insights, if you know the hero's journey, and knowing that there's the what's called the everyday world, so life before that, which I have the sandpaper, and then there's a stage which is really a stage of evaluation and appraisal. So think of a chair, that's one of the phases. You've got your turning point a trigger for the journey. And the first part of the journey is really preparing yourself and evaluating, planning ahead. I have a slogan of 3 R's: review, revise and reimagine. And that's what comes through in my artwork. The second phase is called initiation, and that has a thing called the road of trials. And that's the time when you're going to be challenged. And so there's all kinds of challenges. Again, my artwork was the vehicle for how I felt, and also the solution. This is why art is so fantastic, because not only can you express how you feel, it's very cathartic, it also provides you with solutions, but you need to reflect upon it. And so I got these insights, realizations. That's why the hero's journey is so powerful. And I learned, I go through my artworks of who I am, who I really am. One of the paintings called The Two of Us will tell you that. And then I was able to identify what my life driver is, and it's creativity.
Yes.
Amazing. And the third stage, which is really my favourite stage, and it's the one I'm at now, is about service, because it's like you've learned what's helped you get through all those phases, all the challenges. You're in the final stage now when you're going back to the everyday world, because a lot of this has been happening inside of yourself. It does shape your outer world, but it happens within. So the last phase is called the return. And in the return, you use what has worked for you to help other people.
This is wonderful because this speaks to me too. So thank you for sharing this because
My pleasure.
because everything you said speaks to my journey as well. So that's wonderful. I thank you. I thank you for your insight into the hero's journey.